Hello, I'm coming to you with a question tonight. That is, should games make it so that you can't make a suboptimal character? What do I mean? Well, in many games that have real choices, there are suboptimal choices. That is, you could objectively put two abilities side by side and say this one is clearly more powerful than that one. And a player says, but this one, this ability makes sense for my character, but isn't as good. And so a lot of games that give true freedom allow you to build characters that aren't very good and allow you to build characters that are fantastic. So Dungeons and Dragons tries to get around this by making all the subclasses, roughly balanced with each other. It doesn't really matter what you pick. Games like Pathfinder give you a huge variety of choices, and you can build a bad character in Pathfinder. GURPS, you can build a terrible character if you play GURPS. That's not the goal, obviously, but it can happen. And different games try to make it so that you can't pick a choice that isn't any good. But even Blades in the Dark, which is a fantastic game, you can make selections that just aren't as strong as others. And so I've heard some people say a game system should be properly balanced so that whatever choice you make, you're making a good character. And I guess I'm not entirely certain how to do that without feeling like I'm taking away your agency when you're making a new character. But on the other hand, let's say you have someone who doesn't know the game system very well, and they make a character they think will be fun. And they're playing, and their character's just not very good because they didn't realize that ability A doesn't work well with ability C. And the question is, how do you fix it? Well, the easiest way is to say, all right, look, you didn't know what you're doing, remake your character, right? When you level up or power up or something happens in the game, you get to recraft your character. But then some people want to know, well, why are the, quote, bad abilities in the game? And that's really to allow you to have freedom to make the kind of character you want to play. So my question to you is this. Do you want games to give you that freedom to build a bad character? Or do you want games that kind of have those bumpers or guardrails that keep you from making choices that ultimately will hurt you? I'm asking because I'm at the point with Invictus where there are choices which I like, I think are thematically interesting, but don't necessarily stack up to other choices in the game. And yes, I could try to boost them, but you're never going to get perfect. You're always going to have suboptimal choices, and you can't predict how they're going to work. So what do you prefer? What do you like in games? If you want to hear more of this kind of conversation, like, comment, subscribe, share with other people. We'd love to see you. We have a Discord server. Thank you. Goodbye for now.